Okay, so let's see here. So my bandwidth is still about the same, even though I'm streaming to 3 different places now, so that's good. Yeah, no, trying to get through. Yeah, they pretty active. They're always moving around if their habitat is moist and wet. They just keep moving around. As a matter of fact, some of them move more than this one. This one seems to be in a place he likes to be, so he's not moving around a lot, which is good when you're trying to stream them. Let me copy this link. Let's see. Whoops. All right, let's see. See if I can put a text box in here. Okay. Okay, so he's going out of focus here. Come on. Come on back. If you don't come back, I'm going to have to go look for another tardigrade. Let me go down to 40x. Let's see if we can find another tardigrade that's not all jumbled up. Well, look at all the amoebas on there. There's a Paramecium right there, and he's in this fungus also. Let me go up to 40, check him out. Paramecium are pretty cool. They filter feeders, so they'll sit there and spin their wheels and and get all the stuff floating by, bacteria and everything else. And this is actually a good patient. This is pretty good because he's staying still. Let me see if I can get a large. So this is him about 300x, and maybe not quite 300. Let's see if we can get him in 3D mode here. This kind of gives you more of a look at his vacuoles and his insides. See how you could see him a little better right there? When you fool with this. This is called dark field. And this is about in between dark field and bright field. So you can see he likes to be right in that fungus, and he's just spinning those cilia like crazy. Oh, there you go. See how he just sits there? That's pretty cool. He just goes through that stuff, brushing off bacteria and whatever else is on there. I guess he had enough of that. Where you going? See how the water flowing around it? That's pretty cool. You can see his insides. That is a Paramecium. They do a lot of work and study with Paramecium and stuff. Yeah. See how the water flows around them? That's pretty cool. And I don't know why Arpan just doesn't let their streams go on nematode cyst. Not that I don't see any kind of nematode stuff on here, which is good. I try to keep my worms, if that's what you're talking about. I try to keep my worms out of my water bear water, because they poop a lot. Worms poop a lot, and some worms will eat the tardigrade. So I try to keep them separate as much as I can, but I'm not too successful on it. Hello, Micro Pets. How have you been doing? I'm pretty good. I've been streaming maybe once a day. I think this might be a bad time to stream. I don't get too many viewers at this time of day. I'm going to try to stream tonight also. Oh, Amoeba spelled incorrectly? No kidding. I wasn't paying attention. I can't change it now, I don't think. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm a biologist, not an English major, but I know how to spell it. I must have just hit the wrong keys. Yeah, you could see it. You could see the stuff flowing around this guy, for sure. And if I do it a little, sometimes when you do oblique lighting like this, you can see it even better. Let me see if I can get it. Especially when he gets in somewhere that's that's got a lot of stuff. So if you haven't imagined, if you can really look around this, you could see the little cilia around it moving. I just got to keep focusing it. So that's basically what they do all day. They just kind of walk around. And you can see, look at that contractile vacuole. I don't know if you can notice it. It's kind of right at the bottom center. A little, and you can see it keeps opening and closing right there. See it? And then it closes, and it has those little spindles on it. Watch. So it's open right now. Now watch. And you see the spindles, and then it just closed. What that does is that's bringing water, that's regulating its pressure inside. It brings water in and lets water out in response to changes in the environment. So you could see without that it would explode or dehydrate. So that's pretty good to see. Now this amoeba right here can eat a paramecium, but parameciums are usually, if they're healthy, they usually swim away. So I'm going to try to stream tonight, Friday night, because I haven't had a lot of viewers in a long time, in a couple of weeks. Yeah, those black dots. Well, usually the food gets in vacuoles, but that could be food particles in there. But that contractile vacuole is pretty cool to watch, if you could see what I'm talking about. I think his mouth part is underneath him, his mouth opening. Let me see if I can make this black and white. Hang on. So this is negative. This is a negative view of it. And look at those things inside of him. Give or take. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's just like you're looking at a negative. This is black and white. Sometimes black and white will give you a little more detail, but not so much here, you know. And this is no filter right here. And this brown color is pretty much the color that he is today. Sometimes they're clear, sometimes they could be a bluish. It depends on what they're eating. So there must be a lot of brown algae and brown fungus and stuff in here to make them eat, to make them that brown color. I'm not an expert. Yeah, microscopic world is crazy. It is. I mean, I do it. I never get tired of it. I look through the microscope every day, usually of the same stuff. Look at that amoeba, looks like an octopus now. Hey, Etler. Yeah, I got a YouTube visitor here. I got to go back and forth between apps because Reddit doesn't let you stream on the same app that you're going to YouTube on. So it's kind of frustrating. So if you're commenting on YouTube or Reddit and I don't see your comment, that's because I have to go back and forth. But look at that big amoeba. That's a giant right there. See him right there? That's crazy. I'm trying to crop in on this a little bit. Now this is very big. This is about 350x. So, and it's digital zoom. So, yeah, it's weird seeing the material eject out the sides. Basically, that's the stuff that's not making it into the mouth, and it's just passing by. But when it gets into a lot of stuff, you can really see it flowing by. See, if I focus in and out, you can kind of see the stuff that's just floating by really good. It looks like it's coming in from the south, going toward the north, so you know which way it's beating the water. This gives you a little 3D look. You can see how it goes in, it loops around and comes back. See, even that big stuff right there. See that piece of fungus right there? Here comes something. He's swimming by. Yeah, and this is a paramecium. Scientists do a lot of studies on paramecium. They do a lot of studies on paramecium because they can, they multiply, they can do genetic studies, things like that. Usually when you're in middle school or high school, this is the first microorganism you learn about, a paramecium. Hey, friends is, I don't know how to say that. I got my friend on, I got a Twitter follower waving at me. I mean, not a Twitter. Francais. Oh, it's French. I got a Twitch follower on there, which is rare for me. So I'm happy to see them on there. Actually, what I'd like to get going is a TikTok following. I'm not big on TikTok. I kind of think the stuff on there is goofy. But I put on 3 little short clips of water bears yesterday. I don't have any followers or anything. And this morning I got 300 views on it, doing absolutely nothing but posting it. So that might be a place for me to, get some younger people interested in this. This kind of thing. So I'm going to get my TikTok username and everything, and I'll post it when I get a chance. I'm not sure what my TikTok username is. Yes, this is a Paramecium. Absolutely. Yeah, I usually don't stream Paramecium too much unless I can find them when they're standing still like this. So this Paramecium right here is really doing a good job of staying put. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you can hear me. I just chatted on my Twitch and even on RPAN and Facebook. When somebody types a question, I see it, but by the time you hear my reply with my voice, 30 or 40 seconds went by, I believe. So if I can, sometimes I try to type the answer. Let me try to get a... So this is called oblique lighting. Oblique lighting. It gives you a little 3D-ish look here. Oh, and Twitch, it's pretty fast. That's good. Good. So that means not too much of a delay. We try this black and white filter. It don't look too good. My negative filter. Ugh. Sepia. This doesn't look bad. I wish I had a blue filter. That'd be great. It would look like water. Like blue ocean water. Oh, five. Yeah, somebody on Twitch is telling me the delay is only 5 to 10 seconds. That's good. So I'm going to zoom out from this guy. Let's see. And what we're going to do is we're going to look over this slide and see what else we can find. So look at this. This is the edge of their world right here. See that water edge right there? This is dry land over here, and this is water. So he's coming up to the edge of his planet. I think those little spindly things are some kind of diatoms. I can't be sure, but I think that's what those spindly things are. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and look through the slide. Let's see what we can find. So this is how you find stuff. You just kind of got to go up and down the slide. Down, over, and up. A lot of amoebas on here, a couple of Paramecium. Whenever you get to the edge, that's the edge. Those long things are Spirogyra algae. I got a good culture of those going. There's another amoeba right there in the middle. I don't know what that thing is. He's too little for me to find out, too. Yeah, this has a lot of... Oh, there's our water bear. Let's look at our water bear for a little while. Wow, is this in a container or just... Yeah, this is just a water drop on a slide. So when you're looking at this, you're seeing a couple of drops of water, and when I go to the edge, that's the edge of the world. Right there, you see? That's the edge of the world. Yeah, somebody on Reddit said, yeah, it makes fascinating, makes me queasy to know that this stuff like this are living in my eyeballs and around my body. You got stuff living on your body. As a matter of fact, there's a way. I've done it once. I really don't like to do it. If you put some tape, like just regular tape, Scotch tape, you put it on your forehead and on your cheeks and on your nose, leave it there for about 5 minutes, and then pull it off. And then you might have to do it 3 or 4 times, but then you look at it under the microscope and you see these little mites in there. And if you didn't kill them when you put the tape on them, you can actually see them moving. So you want to get grossed out. There you go. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me go up to a little higher power here. There you go. This is about 300, maybe a little bit higher, but it's digital zoom, sort of cropped, so doesn't look that great, but at least you get to see them in a little more detail. Yeah, at what magnification level is this? This is about 300. Okay, this is about 300. Let me see something real quick. This is about, let me see. Yeah, it's not too much of a difference. Hang on. This looks to be about 200, 200-ish, maybe. This is about 300-ish. Yeah, somebody keeps, who's that? Somebody, FR330 Nix Plays. He spams my site sometimes, and it says buy followers, primes, and viewers on yourfollows.com. I don't like spam usually, but every once in a while you get a good tip, so we'll see. Usually I don't have to buy followers though. Once it takes off, and sometimes when my RPAN, when my Reddit stream takes off, I can post my links to my other pages, and I can get crazy stuff, a whole bunch. Like if this thing goes up to 20,000 viewers, and I post my TikTok, if they have TikTok, they're going to go over there and sign up. So that's good. Yeah, it's a, so it says it's a bot because they're all over Twitch. Yeah, I'm not a big Twitch guy. Yeah, every once in a while that does pop up. So yeah, I guess you can block them, I guess. Although I don't see how. But I'll deal with them later, I guess. Yeah, block them. Let me see if how that works. Yeah, when I click on it on Twitch, it really doesn't let me show my deleted message, chat. Yeah, it doesn't let me block that person. Hang on. All I can do is reply to them, even if I right click. Oh well. If somebody knows, let me know. A moderator bot? Send me information on that, because I think if this Twitch ever takes off, I probably will need a moderator bot. Because it's not bad when one comes through every once in a while, but if they started pouring through, it would be a disaster. So TikTok actually says @MadScientistKen. No, I'm on. Somebody said, "Do you see the three dots under there?" I'm not on my phone, so I can see the chat on the left side. I'm on a computer on something called OBS Studio. Or Streamlabs, same thing, kind of. And there's no three dots. It basically just lets me reply to them. So I got to figure that one out. Let me get on my phone and see if I can see it there. Twitch. Yeah, okay, so on Twitch, when I just went to look on my phone, it only puts my last few chats anyway. That's crazy too. I'm surprised on Twitch I do have 155 followers. So that's pretty good, but I only have 144 views. So that's less than one view per follower. Yeah, he's just somebody on Reddit. Yeah, it looks like he's just treading water. And he's trying to walk on a glass slide, so they don't do too good. Yeah, it is cool. I guess it's cool and creepy. Yeah, I saw a video about a cell disintegrating. I think I seen that also. Uh, there's one site on YouTube that uses a DIC microscope, differential interference contrast. I'm saving up for one, but it's really a whole different ball game. Between DIC and regular light microscopes. Yeah, Vix Re. Yeah, this is a somebody wants to know what you're watching. You're pretty much watching a tardigrade. Let me put it in chat. Tardigrade, also known as water bear. They're microscopic animals. So they're true animals. And he has about 20,000 cells, 20,000 cells. And I just had my blood work done, my yearly blood work. And last year my neutrophils were low, not my neutrophils, my lymphocytes were low. And they pretty much crashed. And then they went back to normal. This year, my neutrophils are low. And I did some research on them. Your body makes about, I think, 500 billion. I have to look. 500 million neutrophils every minute, or something like that. Yeah, it's struggling to move because it's on glass and it doesn't have anything to grip on. But it's not in any kind of pain or anything. Is it an embryo? Or is it in the final form? No, it's not an embryo. This is it. They're pretty much, when they hatch out of eggs, they look like this and they don't change. They're not like embryos. They're not like nymphs in the insect world. They don't do like butterflies. So what you see is what you get right here. So there you go. I'm gonna I gotta try to get my TikTok address in here and some other things. TikTok seems to be, it's a goofy app, and people do this stuff on there is so ridiculous. But I did post a couple of videos on TikTok yesterday, and I don't have any followers or anything like that. So I posted 3 little videos on TikTok of water bears, and by today I had 300 views of them and a couple of likes. So that's pretty good for not having anything, So I kind of would like to get that channel really, really moving. So let's see. Can somebody, you might not, I don't even think you have to have a TikTok to do this, but if somebody can search, let me put my TikTok name on here. You see this right here? If somebody can search for, look at this on TikTok for me, Mad Scientist Ken, and tell me if my page comes up, if you can. Because I'm not sure how that works. And how do I change the color? Are you telling me this doesn't let you change the color? That is sad. Are you telling me I can't change the color of my... text? So for some reason it doesn't let me change the color of my text. So if somebody can, I don't know, put that in a browser, TikTok at Mad Scientist Ken or whatever. Tell me if that comes up. When I do it, it wants me to log in. So maybe I got to put the whole thing. TikTok. Hang on. TikTok.com/ try this. Hang on. He's getting away. Let me see where he is, because I got two streams going. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he was getting away. Sorry. Let me make it a little smaller so he can't get away as easy. Oh, yeah, he does have distinct legs. What's that little stuff on the left? That's the stuff that he's hanging around in. I think that's a fungus. I don't think it's algae. I think it's more like a fungus. Did you see those pictures from the lady who says she saw a Hydra and some computer chips in the vaccine? Oh, God. I don't believe any of that, but I'm super interested. You saw the things in there. Yeah. I mean, you're not, there's no chips in a vaccine. That's not happening. But probably not a Hydra either. Hydras are, those suckers are big. You're not getting you're not getting contaminated vaccines. I mean, you could look. Come on. I mean, if that's why some people don't want the vaccine. They don't trust people putting stuff in their arms. But they could poison you with a shot. I mean, that's common knowledge. But nah, there's nothing in these vaccines, especially chips or Hydra. Other things in there, just common house, if you saw it, and other things in there, just common household stuff. Well, you know, if everybody's being honest, then there's nothing in those vaccines. I mean, if we had some kind of mad scientists out there that really wanted to put something in the vaccine, hell yeah, they could. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I look that up on Google, it comes up with a book like Dad Scientist. Okay, I posted the, if you could post that TikTok.com / at Mad Scientist Ken. I'm gonna try it, but whenever I post it in there, it wants me to sign in, so it's not the same as if somebody not like me is doing it. So yeah, it does look like, oh, it looks like it came up. So And you'll see I got 3 goofy videos on there. I tried to make them like sort of TikTok-ish. So let me know how that works out. I'm trying to grow all my channels. I'd like to grow this, you know, over the next coming years. Yeah, you see how he's in that fungus right there? He really likes to be around there. So it's 11:53. I'm gonna go a little bit after 12, and unless this stream really picks up, and I got some, I'm off today, so I got some tree trimming to do. So I'm gonna go cut some little pieces off the trees around in my yard, and then I'm gonna try to come back tonight and see if I can get a good stream going. Yeah, but see now, remember how he was struggling to get around before? Notice how he's in here and he walks around this stuff. This is more of his natural habitat. They like to be in this stuff. Trouble when he goes in there. When he goes in there, it's hard to see him. Let's see. I would be curious to see anything fermentating or yeast growing. Well, the stuff with fermenting or yeast growing, you could see it, but you got to time lapse it. TikTok address goes to a page with no vids. Okay. So that tiktok.com/@MadScientistKen goes to a page with no vids. Let me try that myself. Hang on. Let me log out of here. Yeah, I'm just trying my TikTok. Username is Wiz. Yeah, that's not me, so hang on. Thanks for helping me out here. That helps me out a lot. Hang on. TikTok.com/MadScientistKen. Huh. Now when I do it, it goes to page not found 404. What a disaster, huh? All right. Okay, it seems to be going for me. Okay, you're looking at a water bear, but he's inside of some moss and some algae and fungus, so it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that TikTok. So I was just doing it. Maybe you got to put the W's in front of it. Mad Scientist Ken. So let me change that a little bit. So this is a tardigrade or a water bear, and he's eating right now. So that's what we're looking at. Let me put some W's in front of my TikTok. Try that. Thanks a lot. Yeah, and this one really likes to be where he is. They like to be in this moss and stuff. What are those smaller guys around? I'm not sure what those little ones are. Most of those little ones that you see moving erratically are usually some kind of motile algae or something. But they're so little, I can't figure it out. Oh, you can't see the full address at the top? Sorry about that. Let me look at Reddit, get my stream going. Oh, I see. It is too big on. Okay, so it is too big. Let me, the smaller I make it, there you go. That should be a little better there. For some reason, I can't make it dark. I can't edit it and make my TikTok address look, which is bizarre. Why would they make it white? Get back in focus, fool. Yeah, these are really cool. That's why I think I'm going to specialize in water bears and tardigrades going forward, because they're really interested and people like them. And if I can specialize in them, that would be great, you know? So let me move this over a little bit. And I'm trying to get my TikTok centered in there. Yeah, they are like water. They are like bears. They do. I mean, if you ever see a little animation of them, people have animated GIFs, animated. They make them look just like this. Yeah, they can survive in space if they're dried out. But I did read sometimes they put them in space in this phase also, and some of them came back alive. It looks good in white. There you go. Yeah, I just moved it. I can't see the TikTok part, but I'll fix that in coming videos. Let me see if I can edit it and put TikTok on top, if it'll let me. Yeah, it does let me. So let's do this. There you go. Where did he go? Look at him. Boy's in that stuff. He wants to live in there. Let me move it over a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess different mobile device. I'll figure it out. Thanks for helping me. Who's that? Health Miranda? That helps me out when somebody's helping me navigate this page, so thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to experiment with it. You know, I'm not an expert in streaming and things, so there's a lot of things to look at and fool around with when you're trying to put captions and stuff like that. If you were to take a sample of water from around a hydrothermal vent, would that be thousands of these little dudes? I don't know if they would just be floating around in a hydrothermal vent, you know, even hot well water. I lived across the lake. I lived in a place down here that the well water came out of the ground and poured into the lake, and it was about 98 degrees, believe it or not. And I used to look in there. They actually had some stuff in it, but you're not going to find these just blowing all around a hydrothermic well. There's no reason for them. They like to be in, you know, maybe in the sand around it, and in the plant life that might be growing around. Tap water is clear. And over on Twitch, let's see, tap water is clear from these, right? Yes, if your tap water's got chlorine in it, these are not in there. These can be killed, okay? You know, like you would never, if you're trying to cultivate these from tree bark or something, you don't use tap water, because tap water kills them. And, you know, you could still kill these. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, look, a UFO coming by. Doop, 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 doop. Well, your tap water goes through filters also, so you're not gonna. Your tap water is clear. It goes through all kind of filters, carbon. Then they add chlorine just to kill bacteria and anything big that the filters didn't get out. So. Yeah, unless you tap water. Now, what's strange is, and boy, this is hard to explain. You might want to look it up. People have become infected with brain-eating amoeba by using those, what do you call them, neti pots, I guess. And they put tap water in the neti pot, and then the steam goes up their nose. Read about that, because I'm pretty sure people have been infected. So I don't know if that was because they were having trouble with their water supply, you know, maybe the pressure wasn't high enough, things like that. So look that up, but I believe that's happened in the past. Okay, 12:05. I'm going to wrap this up. I have some things to do, so I'm going to go at 12:07. I'm just going to cut it off. So thanks for watching. If you have anything to say it now. And then I'm going to go put these guys back in their main dish. That right back there is a piece of Spirogyra. That little thing right there, I'm not sure what that tiny thing is. So he's going up there to advertise my TikTok page. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Okay, thanks a lot. I'm going to try to stream tonight, so come on back, and maybe we'll get together, see these guys in with some other different creatures. Bye-bye.